Good morning. Just um, so I'm just listening. I can hear Connie on the bridge ahead. Great weekend. Popped up to Hitchin, and I only went Saturday, and I still feel worse for wear on Monday morning. Some of the people that went Friday and did exactly what my problem is, and Chris, I'm looking at you. Who else? Peter Ray got overexcited on the Friday and then were feeling it already on the Saturday. So I didn't do that. I was sensible and went on Saturday, but yeah, it was a really good night. By the by, it was a really good night on Saturday at Hitchin. I felt really like a party, just catching up with lots of people I haven't seen for ages. Some people I didn't expect to see, some people didn't expect to see me. It was really good. Good morning, Leanne. Another nice surprise. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Thank you. Good morning, Noon, Limelight. Excuse me. Yes, I'm back for a bit, so probably weekly, I'd imagine. Who have we got? Good morning, Rosie. So, what did I titled something like "How to Increase Profit"? That's more me asking you. I mean, I have got some ideas. It's this old thing. It's not rocket science. I know what I've got to do, so I will share that with you. But also, feel free to sling anything in the chat or comments that you think might help me. We might go, "Ooh, why are you doing that?" Feel free. So I've got what's going out. I'm going to show you from the weekend sales, what the fails basically, and the wins. And the wins for me are minimum £10 profit and selling through within a couple of weeks. If it's a less than a tenner profit and it's taking ages to sell through, that doesn't work for me. It doesn't work with the storage amount I've got and my way I am, my impatience. So that's where we are. And it's worked out. It's very even Stevens. So I'll show you what I've got. So also on, I've got a couple of sales off of eBay. I haven't got the exact profits, but it's like between £5 and £8. This sort of citrine silver ring, this chunkier smoky quartz. Everything's kind of on clearance on there at the moment. I'm down to 49 listings on eBay. Last week I had 55, so it's slowly coming down. Don't know when they're going to hoof me off my private account, but just trying to just drop it gradually. I'm going to happily drop it like a brick. Like I want the stuff to sell really quickly, but yeah, it's kind of clearance. Vinted, last week I had 72 items on there. I've now got 85. I don't want it like that. I don't want the numbers going up, the numbers listed. I want to be at the old, what they used to call, what Chris Watson used to call the reseller nirvana. I want to be selling the amount I'm listing because of storage issues here. I can't be stockpiling it. So to have gone from 72 to 85 shows factually I'm cocking something up here. So I know. So for instance, this is what I can tell you what I know. If I want to be pulling in, simply, if I want to be pulling in £500 profit a week, then and my average profit is a tenner an item. I know that my average buy cost is £10 to £11 odd. And if I want to be making that amount of profit, 500 a week, I need to be listing 50 things that are going to give me a tenner profit, or 25 things that are going to give me a £20 profit. So I'm starting off my week and I've got like my little notepad and I'm like, right, 50. And I'm putting stuff, I'm writing as I go what I've bought and then crossing it off as it sells. Did it make me, if it's going to make me 20, fine, that can count as 2 of my slots. But I'm trying to really monitor, it's quite, micromanage it. And so for last week, I didn't even source enough. I managed to cross off 33 of the lines. So I was 17 short of achieving, in theory, if we're going on a week-to-week basis, of achieving the £500 profit. I can't, if I'm not listing enough to make profit, I can't make profit, that's obvious. So when I felt like I was outsourcing enough, I think it was maybe a day when I wasn't outsourcing. And I've sort of come to the realization that if I want to do that, I do need to be out like 5-6 days a week. But you go out some days and you come back and you've only got 3 items that I think are going to be viable. And then as you'll see some of the stuff that are not viable. I suppose I feel still relatively new to the clothing game, even though I've done it before. I've never been a great clothing reseller, but I'm doing it because I know it's a quicker turnover. So I'm still, it's a case of having to learn it again, but it's also, it's an ongoing thing with clothing. As it is with everything, because things get flooded, but also with clothing, obviously the demand for different newer looks, the more current styles is changing constantly. If you can grab something, well, again, that's been worn by a particular, it's been worn by Hermione Granger, like a couple of her little jackets, and in one of the Harry Potters, Kate, or Taylor Swift, not particularly Taylor Swift, but like her style of, if you can get one of those items, then you're away. Or if sometimes I've picked something up and gone, oh my God, this is current stock, this is fantastic. And then boom, you're away. But I don't have that knowledge up here right now, which I'm researching as much as possible. But my God, the difference. Some of the people that I watch, some of the clothing resellers, I am in total awe of their knowledge and of being able to go out and say something that I might leave behind. They'll pick up and say, no, this is, and it's a winner. So I know I've got to carry on with the knowledge. Good morning, Christine. Hope you're well. So let's start with the fails. These are all didn't meet my metrics, possibly just getting my money back, so that I can, I've learned from this, if I can get my money back or make a couple of quid because they've been on for a while, or, I've realised it's gone out of my life. So this Fluffy, it's like, what's the snow monster called? The Yeti. So it's Ida knit. I paid a tenner and literally got my tenner back because we're coming out of, I sold a lot of these Icelandic knits. Like I remember buying a jumper, a tank and a cardi, and they all sold really quickly for profit. So when I saw another Icelandic knit, I thought, oh yeah. But of course, although you can sell, a bikini on Christmas Day and you can sell this sort of stuff in the summer, you have got more people, you've got more chances of making profit from it if it's in season. So yeah, Icelandic knit, lots of blurb on there. Got my money back. That's fine. Also, like something like this is taking up quite a lot of valuable room for me. Let's chuck it on there. I haven't got much space, so get out of my life thing that. Sorry, did I? Yeah, 10 to 10. Crack Hoppers, Nosy Life. Now I hear Simon, the gentleman marketeer, it always seems to be, I think he says they're not great profit, but again, obviously if I'm picking this stuff up for £1, it makes all the difference. But generally where I go, I know I pay up for stuff, or I'm paying more than people may be able to source it from elsewhere. So where's my little doodahs? I've got the Ida, Crack Hoppers, Nosy Life, paid £6. Accepted an offer today of £8 because they've been on a few weeks and there was never going to be much profit in them buying them at £6. So I'm like, just get rid. I want my money back so I can hopefully reinvest it in something better. Because apparently, so I don't know if there's a particular, there's the thing where it says it's Nosy Life, so it's like protecting you against insects. permanent insect repellent clothing. So I don't know if maybe there's another, like shirt or another thing in the Naughty Life that's better to pick up. I don't know. I'll have a look at that sometime, I suppose. But yeah, not for me. Hello, George. How are you? How have you changed your name? Or was that ages ago? Hang on, it's a little sip over of this. This again, Sweaty Betty. This was probably a thing. This sweatshirt a couple of years ago when I maybe longer, where people were like, oh yeah, if you can find this one, like it's really popular. Yeah, it was back then, not anymore. So I paid £6 for this, and I was well happy. It's been on for weeks, and it sold for 15, so a £9 profit. So it is not meeting my metrics, and I'm not going to get very excited if I see that at that price again. So maybe if I'd, what else did I for 15? Yeah, if I'd have found it for £1, yeah, jobs are good, and it's still, well, no, it still took weeks to sell. So no, I will not be picking that up again. Morning, Catherine. Morning, Neil. How are you too? Neil, how was your hangover on Sunday? Neil was, in full party mode on Saturday night. It was great to see you. So poetry, linen trousers, nice size by the feel of it. I don't know what we are, 18, 16. Nice wide leg linen trousers. I should really have, they've been on a couple of weeks, so I feel like I probably should have held out for a bit more, because obviously in the summer you can probably get 30, 35 for these. But I literally accepted an offer this morning of 25. But again, I paid a juicy price for this. I paid 16, which is too much. Like if I'd been paying tenner, would have been all good. Or if I'd have been able to get a bit more. But as it was, because of when I bought them, they've been on a little while, and it's a £9 profit, so it didn't meet my metrics. However, I would pick it up again. I would pick up poetry linen trousers for the summer and aim for a better price, or spend a little bit less getting them. So although they're sort of below my metrics, I'd give them another chance. And these are the same. Neil, properly sluggish on Sunday, had a lot of naps. Yeah, I was dying getting home on train journeys. Just about feeling all right now. These are also kind of on the fail, not quite meeting my metrics, but again, I would pick them up again. So these wide cord trousers, that's what drew me to them. They're Oliver Bonas. I would not normally pick up Oliver Bonas at what size are they? Reasonable, 16. They've got the scalloped pockets. I know this kind of scalloping seems to be in. And I think, they're not current season, but I think they're not that old, these ones. So I paid £9, and they sold for 18. But the interest in them was mental. I think I had like 60 odd favourites on them. They sold within, days. I accepted an offer of, I don't know if I accepted an offer or if I put them down to 18 just to try and get them to sell. So I'm like, the amount of low offers I was getting, I was like, this is just too much admin now. Someone buy them. So £9 profit, so just below my metrics. However, the interest was so much and they went so quickly, I'd buy them again. But I would hope to get them slightly cheaper. But yeah, this, wide leg trousers obviously are a massive, massive win at the moment. I'll keep going with those. Right, and now we'll go on to the things that actually made me a profit. Neil, lovely to see you, mate, but barely spoke. Too many strangers to drunkenly hug. It was good, wasn't it? It was a real party atmosphere. Oh, late to the party, Chris. And how are you now? Because you look like a bag of shite yesterday. Sorry, I did tell him that. Right. Yeah, we're good friends. Don't worry about that. Oh, we were. So things that actually made me a profit, but again, not enough of them because I've got 5 that didn't meet my metrics and 5 that did, and that's not working. That is not working. I need to up my game. So a Sweaty Betty. So Sweaty Betty, again, you've got to be so careful of. I saw this, cost me a £5, but it's a base layer. Especially now, obviously, people are still, where are we? February? Yes. So people are still going off skiing. So just about, the perfect timing for a base layer. So I paid a £5, sold for 15 within a few days. So hits my metrics quick. Well, also, I mean, something like this I can store really easily. So this sort of thing, that's a definite winner for me. Ted Baker linen suit. Start buying things like Ted Baker suits. I know it's like when I start looking at shoes, I know that I've become a bit desperate on the sourcing mission. And I did pay 15 quid for this. But again, where are you? Yeah, sold for 25. So it was only a tenner profit, which is a lot of, given the measurements you're having to put in, quite a lot of hassle. The last one I got for a tenner, and it went for more than that. And what I remembered was it went pretty quick. Did I write? This went within a fortnight. So it's just within my metrics. But yeah, I guess I'd pick it up because I need the items. And if that's what's available, I'm going to pick it up. Right. Oh, this is lush. And so this one, I don't know how you pronounce it. Guy's Wine. Where's it from? Austria. But check out the design. So it's boiled wool. Why can't I do this? There we go. Are we seeing it better? Oh, there you go. It's pretty amazing. So it is a guy. I can see his. I think he's actually. I can't tell if somebody's in one of those. I've forgotten what they're called. Oh no, that's. Oh, sorry, I'm not really. So he has got some like cross-country ski sticks there, and I'm assuming that's somebody in a. Oh no, is it a boat? No, it must be skiing. Oh yeah, because look, got that bit in a pulka thing. Anyway, it's some kind of snowy design. What's this one doing? Oh yeah, there's the snowy trees. Anyway, so I get to the point. This would be a great pickup if, even though I held it up to the light and I checked it all over and I thought, yep, jobs are good and no holes, paid 15 quid for it, and then got it home and cut the label off and then found in the hood a hole, which I stitched up. It's in there. And I mean, so I just declared it. Like for me, that's not a bad stitch up, to be honest. Well, it's not that I did it well, it's more that it just took it well. But because of the hole and also because of how much storage that was going to take up, I accepted an offer and it gave me £12 profit. So yeah, it was within a couple of weeks. So it's hitting my metrics. So yeah, anyway, I would recommend that. This brand, I mean, you can tell when you see something like that, oh, that's worth picking up because you can see the workmanship in it. But this is it anyway. But if you're seeing any decent woolly that's from, somewhere that's, I was going to say not England then, but I don't even mean that. Somewhere that's not China or something, then you need to have a look at it anyway. And then the last thing is, morning, Dave. How to increase profit. Remember where you put the item when you list it. Oh, have you lost something? Chris, I think my look on Sunday was alcohol induced. It definitely was, yes. I'm sure you're fine today. Back to, now you've had your beauty sleep. Rosie, we've been there, Dave. Or if you take anything to the charity shop, then worry you've not taken it off your listing. I've recently bought something that I donated. Yeah. That was really annoying. bought it twice. So, and they do say try not to donate in the shops where you're buying. And I was like, oh, I'd never do that. And yeah, seems I would. So proven connection. So, used to be, because years ago, anything proven connection, you'd be on to a winner. But then I was like, right, no, I'm not picking up Pima cotton proven connection. I'm only picking up the alpaca. However, since then, I picked up an amazing proven connection Pima cotton cardigan with all like embellishment on it and flowers, and that gave me a good profit. And I've had this skirt before, but years ago, and I remember that selling well, and I just thought, I think it was a really good price as well. It was a £5, and look at the pattern on it, even though it's proven connection. And interestingly, Connie said, oh, I like that skirt, like if I could carry that off. And I was like, okay, right, so there must be something about this that is kind of a popular design right now or something, or maybe it's the length. I mean, it's a midi, but anyway, bought it for £5, sold for £25, £20 profit within, I think it might have been that day, within hours. And this is on Vinted. No offers. Like, she didn't offer me, she just bought it. And I was like, that never happens on Vinted to me. They always offer, or I've sent an offer out. That I just don't even know when that last. I kind of think, does anybody ever buy anything full price on Vinted? But anyway, they bought this. So this is actually the biggest winner of the day. Actually, no, I do have one more thing. Yes, this. That's why it's here. It's a Cath Kidston Kids thing. I think these were like full of arts and crafts or something. But I saw it and I was like, oh God, it's got strawberries on it. That's so freaking cute. So, a little bit played with. So I've sort of declared that. Really lightweight. So I've just sort of said for storage. Paid $3.99. It was on a couple of weeks. Sold for $16.50. So £12.50 profit. So happy with that. And I'm not afraid to box something up that's the right size. So I like picking up stuff like that, well, it's cute. I don't mind handling cute stuff. I'd probably give that another week and I'd be fine, but anything else would be like, no, you're on the fail pile. Good morning, Babs. Afternoon even. Morning, Dig Winter. Hi, Leslie. How are you? Yes, it was great to chat to you as well on Saturday. It was a really good time. I've met so many decent people. That makes it sound like I usually come and there's just crap people, but met other people again as well that were decent. Knackered. Yeah, I bet I'm still knackered. No, I'm just about okay now, but I was still knackered this morning. I couldn't. That's why I haven't even packaged yet. It's 12:15. So yeah, that's that. So I'm short on how many I should have picked up last week, and I'm short with how many I'm turning over quick enough. So hopefully I'll be coming on here in weeks to come and showing you a better sell-through rate, picking up more, and it's selling really quickly. But you can see where I am at the moment, and it's going to be the end of the month in a few days. Oh, it's the little month, isn't it? So 4 days. Yeah, and I'm on schedule to just do the 1,000, not the 2, and I'm aiming for the 2, and I'm getting 1,000 profit. That is. So I've got to really do some more research, I think, and there was something that Eventa Ross said actually to me, and that's a very good point. So I'm looking at, when I'm tracking solds, when I'm in a charity shop, I'm looking at maybe the lowest, the highest, the most recent, and you can sort of, I'm sort of looking at what's listed and then what's sold. But he said, just go, now we've got the research tab on our phones, just go to the research tab and it will show you, if you have it on the 90 days, it will show you the sell-through rate. And he said he's like, since he's been picking up, I think, above 20% sell-through rate or something, it's had a massive effect on his selling. I was like, I mean, it seems it's one of those obvious things, isn't it? But you need it to be told to you. So I'm going to be trying that this week, and I'll report back next week. Yes, thank you. Thank you for joining me this morning. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind, and good luck, everybody, this week. Wishing you lots of sales. See you next week. Bye-bye, don't die. Oh, gosh.